Education. Without it, we'd be floating aimlessly in society. In fact, there would be no society or efficient economy, no technological development, philosophical theory, or human rights. Education is the element which ensures the welfare of our world. Ladies and gentlemen, think of education like a healthy seed, which when planted properly can grow into something majestic, a resource for all. Now, if you think of education and its results as a fertilizer to help the growth of the seed, efficient displaying of results data helps students, teachers and parents to learn and grow into bigger and better things. We are learning from our mistakes. However, if we do not efficiently represent education and its outcomes, we are, ladies and gentlemen, to put it simply, cutting down the tree. We are cutting down ideas, we are cutting down progress, we are cutting down experience, and we are cutting down our future. The My School website is doing exactly this, ladies and gentlemen, cutting down the educational tree. In tonight's debate, we recognise on the negative team that there have been three main themes portrayed throughout tonight's argument. The first thing which I'm going to talk about is the limitations of the My School website and the underlying theme of the limitations of the testing which goes into these results. Firstly, the displaying of these results isn't detailed enough. The aim of the website is to give students and parents individual understanding of their students' outcomes through this testing. However, the results are pitting schools against each other through ranks. They're not showing detailed information of the students' outcomes. Thus, it is not achieving its aim. Secondly, the actual test isn't detailed enough either. It is, yet again, it comes back to the idea of limitations. It is limited in its coverage of the testing of the curriculum that we learn. It is only one test which only caters for literacy and numeracy. It doesn't, thus, all of these limitations mean that it doesn't fit the criteria of a good idea, which is what we are arguing about tonight, ladies and gentlemen. A good idea, how it can benefit students, parents and teachers and the future of Australian education. The results of these tests the results in these tables are based on a very biased test, and thus when tests such as NAPLAN is used to pit schools against each other through ineffective results tabulating, the community is being misled. And it is this misleading that they're more misled than when they have limited understanding of the results of the individual student. In fact, these league tables are misinforming them. Surely that giving people flawed and non-factual information is more harmful than giving them a limited amount of information. However, we on the opposition want to give them a greater amount of information. We understand that we need to know how education is performing in Australia. The opposition said that through his My School website, there was enhanced information being provided to parents, that demands were being met for this school's information. However, yet again, we say these results are not detailed enough. They are simply pitting schools against each other, and where only the elite schools are competing. The opposition said that this website will make our society egalitarian and allow the government to make better economic decisions. Therefore, the website is good for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, we fail to see how this proves relevance in the debate. The opposition has not provided examples of this. They have not provided reasons for why this is important. How does the effectiveness of a My School website allow the federal government to make better decisions to make better economic decisions? Already our team has stated that the upkeep of this website is expensive. Thus, in the long run, it will be losing them money and not allowing them to make better economic decisions. The opposition also stated that the maintenance and upkeep of this website is a very minor point, that we should not be focusing on this. However, ladies and gentlemen, this is a fundamental argument in this debate. Without the proper function of this website, how are we supposed to gain the knowledge, through the website, which is the aim of the website? How are we supposed to understand the individual performance of students in schools? The second thing which I would like to talk about tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is the responsibility. Whose responsibility is it, the federal government or the state government? The federal government is ineffective because one national test does not cater to the skills curriculum of every state student and circumstance, ladies and gentlemen. And this is a vital point in ensuring the future of Australian education. The state government, however, is effective because they implement and understand the syllabus in which we learn and the testing which we are under. Therefore, they would know how to better calculate their results. They are expert in the field. They are close to the issues which we are calculating in these results tables. The third thing which I would like to talk about tonight is the competition between schools and how these results tables pit schools against each other. They said that the federal government were more favourable to present this data. We can see that the data however, we can see that the data and the way it is being presented is not being used correctly. There are no major we can see no major outcomes of this MySchool website. There has not been its main achievements have not been achieved. The government therefore are not capable, and this goes back to our point of the MySchool website being a good idea and that it would benefit parents, students and teachers and further the education of Australia. Data is intended also for the individual, not for schools to compete harshly against each other. And in fact, even with schools competing harshly against each other, only schools at an elite level are strongly competing and strongly using these results to benefit themselves. Therefore, what is the point of using these results and displaying them in a MySchool website? Schools are being judged unfairly through these websites. Simple results are there. It is pretty clear that the format of the website is pretty simplistic and that it just shows schools just ranked against each other. And so the opposition said that parents weren't judging on these things. The opposition said that parents didn't care. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they do care because the results are there. If that is the only information that is available to them, what do we think they're going to use? Yes, they're going to judge a school's performance based on its performance and its results in this MySchool website. The opposition also are assuming students who achieve through this MySchool website achieve in every other area too. Where is the proof that they achieve in these other areas? Have they given any examples of how they achieve? There is no detail of the achievement, skills and learning outcomes on the MySchool website, which is necessary in furthering the education of Australia and helping the parent, student and teacher. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, through the simple fact of recognising the failure of the MySchool website, we are improving the soil in which to plant a new seed to form a better tree. We have proved that it doesn't fulfil the criteria of a good idea to benefit the parent, student, teacher and further the education of Australia. And thus, it is not beneficial to Australian society in any way. Thank you.